Troy Onstott playing left field. Next in the lineup.
Batting eighth and playing third base, number 15, Brady Geyer.
Brady Geyer hitting eighth, playing third base.
And batting ninth, number 16, the first baseman,
And then Aiden Keithley in the 9 hole. And that is your starting lineup. We're going to take another break. We're going to take another 3-minute break for national anthem. And then we'll be back with Tiger versus Tiger action here. You're listening to Soma Sports Radio, 101.7 FM.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf in Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be, and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, then straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's Beardies, Custom with a K, and Collision.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Did you know that a lot of the safety for any automobile rests on your tires? Underinflated or worn-out tires can lead to an accident. Don't take a chance with your most precious cargo, your family and friends. If it's time to replace your tires, visit Lamar Truck and Tire for an outstanding deal on a set of Yokohama tires. And you may want to have them check the oil and brakes as well. Then you'll ride easy knowing your family is safe. Lamar Truck and Tire open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and offering 24-hour call-out service. Lamar Truck and Tire just behind the Lamar Travel Plaza on the West Outer Road of 49 Highway. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We want to thank you for listening to the Eisenhower Lumber pregame show. Again, for all of your lumber, plumbing, paint, and everything else you need for your home or business, go visit them on Gulf Street. Trent Torbeck going to be on the mound for the Tigers, taking his final warm-up pitches here. So far on the season for Trent, he's pitched 20.2 innings. That's over 4 games. He has an ERA of 2.032. He has struck out 27, 11 those looking. He's given up 14 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 6 walks, and has hit 6 batters.
All right, for now. Thanks a lot, David. I'm on you right now. Get the bass and stuff. Get the bass. Like the bass, sorry.
Up first to bat's going to be asked. And it's drilled to center field. That's going to fall for a single. So 1 pitch, 1 swing, and just like that, Nevada has a runner on.
Number 4, Jet Snyder.
Bring Jet Snyder up to the plate for Nevada. Called strike one. Outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Gets past Keithley. And the runner's going to advance to second. Kind of a low throw into first base. You'd like to probably see that picked, or at least the ball knocked down with a body, but neither of those things happened. Not a great throw. Wasn't able to stop the ball at first. Now there's runner in scoring position with the 0-1 count. Torbeck out of the stretch to the right-handed batter. Fastball drilled to center or to left field. Runner's going to hold at third. So Nevada's got 2 hits and runners on the corners. No outs here at the top of the first, no score. That's going to be Braden up to bat in the 3 spot for Nevada. Torbeck out of stretch, checks the runner at first, comes home with it, and that's going to be a hit by pitch. So ugly start here for the Tigers. Bases loaded, no outs, and that'll bring the cleanup hitter up. I don't know if that was a breaking ball that got away from him, but Braden wore that in the back, and that's going to bring up the left-handed hitter in Harder. In bases juiced, no outs here in the top of the first. No runs so far. Infield's playing in for Lamar. Pitch off the outside corner for ball 1. Torbeck gathering himself at the mound, then out of the stretch once again. Corners are in. Infield, middle infield hugging second base, hoping for a double play ball. Ball's fouled out of play for strike 1. Harder digs back into batter's box. Torbeck getting the sign from Ansley. Likes what he sees. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. One-two count for Torbeck against the cleanup hitter. Again, bases are loaded, no outs here in the top of the first. 1-2 count for Torbeck. Here is the delivery home. And it's hit to center, left center. It's going to fall. Onstadt not able to get to that in time. 1 run scores. Here comes the second to the plate. And so it's a 2 RBI single for Harder. And Nevada leads 2-0 here in the top of the first. We'll bring Smith up to bat for Nevada. So Nevada already has 3 hits through 5 hitters, 1 error for Lamar, and 2 runs. Out of the stretch. Ground ball to shortstop. Gardner, Powell doesn't catch the ball. That's another error, costing the Tigers an out and a chance at a double play. So he just took his eyes off it. Gardner gave him a ball right at about chest level, and it went off the tip of Powell's glove. I think he was looking ahead to trying to make the turnover to first, and instead the Tigers come away with nothing, and Nevada has the bases loaded once again. I'll bring don't have a roster up here, but there's going to be a pop fly. It is in foul territory. Torbeck calls for it and gets the out. There is the first out of the inning. And Nevada leads 2-0. Now 1 out. Bases loaded.
The third baseman, number 9, Drew Miller.
Still out of the stretch for Torbeck. Here he comes home with it. And he hits another batter, and that's going to walk in a run. So the woes continue from Tuesday night. Just nothing going right for the Tiger baseball squad. Extends the Nevada lead 3-0. 1 out, bases juiced here at the top of the first inning. That will bring the 9-hitter up already with the bases loaded and 1 out.
I like that.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball left side, foul.
Come on, Dino.
Right-handed hitter goes back into the batter's box. Torbeck back out on the mound. Beautiful day out here after the weather we all had last night.
Back on the camera.
Pretty much no wind, just a slight breeze. Not enough to even move the flag around. It's just kind of jostling, but not really whipping in the wind. As I say that, it kicks out from the south, but beautiful day out here for baseball.
Come on, Dino.
Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play. One, 2 count. Torbeck delivers home with it. Drilled to left field, line drive. That's going to score at least 1. And they get the cutoff throw into shortstop. Well, it's the third, actually. Geyer playing his position perfectly there. Between the pitcher and third base for the cutoff. So, bases still loaded. And that extends the Nevada lead 4-0. I'll bring Valdez up to bat. Fouled off behind the catcher for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Infield's still playing right at the edge of the grass in the dirt. Inside pitch, ball 1. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. Here in the top of the first inning, Nevada leads 4-0 with 1 out and the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. A little up out of the zone for ball 2. Two 1 count for Torbeck. Gets the sign from Ansley. Likes what he sees. Inside pitch, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Drilled to center field. And that is caught by Wolf. Great play. Runners tag and advance home and to third. But great play by Braden Wolf to limit the damage there and get an out.
It's weird because like pop, so
Number
it's
two,
a pop fly or like pop like anything like that. I would follow the ball, but it's not pop fly. It's grounder.
So 5-0 here in the top of the first, 2 outs. And Osk steps back up to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He led the game off. First pitch he saw, he drilled it to center field with a line drive. Outside pitch. Ball 1, runners on the corners. One 0 count. Here's the pitch from Torbeck. Checks the run at first, steps off the rubber. Off steps out of the box. Now he digs back in. The stretch from Torbeck. Runner goes. And Lamar's going to let him go there with the runner on third. But that's called strike 1. So 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first base. Keithley gets it, but Torbeck's not there in time to cover the base. Oh, man. Another run scores. And just not the best of execution at baseball here. He was just late getting to the bag and outran him there to first. Keithley had to come off to his right, fielded the ball like he should, but just late getting to first base to get the out. So the Nevada Tigers extend their lead 6-0 here in the top of the first.
Let's try that.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Drilled to center field. Fly ball. Wolf camping underneath it. And he catches it for out number 3. So big inning from Nevada, 6-0. As we head to the bottom of the first, we're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Soma Sports Radio.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why the 4-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's Field Grain Belts, capable of moving up to 14,000 bushels per hour. These belts are the most efficient in their class, saving you time and money. Our full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Check out Seton Farm at their new location at 33 Northeast 1st Lane, just north of McDonald's in Lamar. Check them out online at setonfarm.com or give them a call at 417-682-6465.
It's Friday Night Lights in Lamar, and the Tigers are driving down the field. But you know what's even better than a touchdown? Getting into your dream home with a mortgage. That's a win every time.
I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage, and just like the Tigers, I've got a game. We'll get you across the goal line into a new home. So whether you're buying, refinancing, or just want a strong financial offense, call me, Nathan at USA Mortgage.
NMLS 256722, USA Mortgage, NMLS 227262, equal housing lender, not an offer to buy, subject to approval and additional terms apply.
This is the Lamar Tiger Baseball.
It's just one I can use for like away games.
And welcome Tiger fans as we head to the bottom of first. Nevada leads this one 6-0. Leading off for the Tigers is going to be the sophomore Braden Wolf.
We got the one first, full of on. Number 1, center fielder Braden Wolf.
Braden's hitting .286 on the season in 2 games, 7 at-bats. Right-handed leadoff hitter for the Lamar squad. Here's the pitch. Outside, caught the corner for strike 1. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Inside, called strike 2. So Wolf finds himself in a hole. 0-2 count. Out of the windup, here's the pitch. Drilled to the shortstop, line drive, but caught for out number 1. Good hit, just right at him. And that'll bring Brody Gardner, the senior, up to bat. Lynch is the pitcher for Nevada. Delivery home. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Little low out of the zone for ball 1. Evens up the count, 1-1. Here in the bottom of the first, Nevada leads 6-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch home. Called outside. It was way outside. That was looking at the chalk, but they caught him looking for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Come back with the 1-2 count. Delivery home. Line drive, right field. That's going to fall. And Gardner reaches with a single. Good piece of hitting there with 2 strikes. He took that outside pitch and drove it to right field. That'll bring the left-handed hitter Corbin Steinkamp up to bat for the Tigers. Steinkamp hitting .367 in 30 at-bats.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gardner gets a lead at first.
Yeah.
Pitch home. Called strike 1. Pitcher for Nevada Lynch. He's a righty. Long and lanky. 0-1 count. Lynch comes home with it. Outside for ball 1. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled. Ooh, they're going to say no, he didn't foul it off, I think. So Gardner takes second base. We're here in the press box, so you can't quite hear it off the bat, especially with the headphones on. So thought he drilled that one down the dirt, but he's going to say he missed the ball. So runner in scoring position. 1-2 count for Steinkamp. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two count for Corbin. Gardner gets his lead at second base. Playing about even with the shortstop. Here's the pitch home. Soft grounder back to the pitcher. Steinkamp out at first. Gardner advances to third base. And that'll bring Trent Torbeck up to bat. Torbeck batting .261 in 23 at-bats. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. Outer third of the plate with that one. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lynch working quickly. Outside for ball 1. One count. Here's delivery. Outside ball 2. Trying to hug that outer corner on Torbeck. 2-1 pitch. Popped up, out of play on the right side for strike 2.
Oh, I forgot it's going down there.
2-2 count. In the dirt, swung on, missed. He's going to take out to first, and it goes over the first baseman's head. Gardner's going to score. So catcher airmailed that one on the drop third strike where Torbeck was swinging, and the Tigers get a run across the plate. Kind of an unconventional way, but they will take anything they can get. And that'll bring Clayton Powell up to bat. Powell leads the Tigers in batting average, hitting .387 and 31 at-bats. All of those hits have been singles. Going to bring in the courtesy runner for Torbeck. Powell digs in. Right-handed hitter for the Tigers. Pick off to first, not in time. That's Berryhill as the courtesy runner. Here's the pitch, fouled off straight behind the catcher. Strike one. 0-1 count. Lynch brings it home. Called strike two. Oh-2 count. You'd expect something nasty here from the pitcher. He checks the runner at first. Pickoff not in time. Berryhill dives back in head first. Probably has another step he can get there if he wants. Lynch settles in. Here's the pitch. Called strike three. And that will end the inning. So after one, it's Nevada 6, Lamar 1. We're going to take a 1 minute break. Again, 1 minute. You listen to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans. And the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air. The local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Your hometown team for exceptional eye care is Vision Solutions, with locations in Lamar, Nevada, and Webb City. With unique glasses, contacts, or medical eye care, Vision Solutions will help you see better and look great. Vision Solutions is a proud supporter of the Lamar Tigers, providing Tiger student athletes with winning edge vision since 1969. Follow them on Facebook or book your eye exam at myvisionsolutions.com or call 682-3301.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans, as we head to the top of the second. Getting Nevada leads 6-1. Torbeck back out on the mound for the Tigers. So far in this game, after one, Nevada 6 hits, 5 runs, no errors. Lamar 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors. Although the overthrow, Nevada should have 1 error scored on there. I'm looking at Game Changer. I'm not the one running that, but catcher should have the out at first, so we'll give Nevada 1 error. Cause a run to score. Right-handed hitter digs back in for Nevada. Here's the pitch from Torbeck. Shows bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. Pitching-wise in the first inning, Torbeck faced 5 hitters, gave up 6 runs, 3 earned, no walks, no strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Called on the inside corner for strike 1. For Nevada, Lynch, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 strikeouts on 21 pitches. Torbeck had to throw 24 in that first inning. Braden's up to bat, and for the second time of the game, he is hit by a pitch. That's the third hit batsman for Torbeck in this game.
Next is number 1, Drew Harder.
Brings Harder up to bat. He's 1 for 1. Outside pitch for ball 1. He hit a single to left field in his last at bat. Inside pitch fouled off to the left side. Out of play for strike 1. Comes the 1-1 pitch from Torbeck. Inside, he checked his swing for ball 2. Two-one count on Harder. Torbeck checking the runner. Time is called by the batter. Ainsley having to check his shin guards. Now he settles back in. Torbeck back on the bump. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the outer corner. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded off to the right side. Count will stay the same. So do 2-2 all over again. Out of the stretch. And here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. He struck him out for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning. Nevada leads 6-1. Runner on first and 1 out. Even though we're in Nevada, if you're just tuning in, this game was supposed to be in Lamar. Obviously, a lot of rain last night, but not quite as much up here in Vernon County, so they shifted fields. So Lamar is the home team. Here's the pitch. Checks the swing outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Torbeck. Tried to get the outside corner, didn't get the call, ball 2. And that's another hit batsman. That's the 4th one in the game for Torbeck.
Number 27, Morgan Yokel.
That'll bring Yoakley up to bat. He is 0 for 1 in the game. He popped up in foul territory for out number 1 back in the first inning. Runners on first and second, 1 out, shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball gets away from the catcher as a wild pitch above his glove, and runners advance to second and third.
Runners on second and third.
1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Strike one. Caught the umpire there. That kind of ping-ponged off of everybody. Seems to be okay. Brings the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Torbeck out of the stretch. Yoakley, a right-handed hitter for the Nevada Tigers. Here's the pitch. Try to get the outside corner. No dice. Ball 2. Two-one count for Torbeck. Infield is, at least first base is playing in. Hard ground ball, left side, foul. Evens count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Umpire puts the ball back in play. Yoakley digs back into the box. Torbeck likes his sign. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss. He struck him out for out number 2. So Yoakley 0 for 2 so far today with a pop-up and a strikeout. And that'll bring Drew Miller up to bat. He was hit by a pitch back in the first inning. So here at the top of 2, Nevada 6, Lamar 1. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. One-0 count. Torbeck comes home with it. Fly ball right center field. And it's going to fall for an RBI, 2 RBI single. And Nevada extends their lead 8-1. Wolf was ranging pretty hard trying to get there, but that one was hitting the gap. So runner on first, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Nevada leads 8-1. Outside pitch, he gets the corner for strike 1.
If they're up by 15 after injury.
Torbeck checks the runner. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Ball 1.
And then after that, it's so after 5, they're by 10. After 3, they go.
So 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. It's in play. Ainsley trying to get to it, hits the fence for strike 2. So 1-2 count on Burns. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a fly ball to left field.
Okay. Get to commit now.
Ainsley getting his gear back on after that pop fly. Now he settles back in behind the plate. 1-2 count for Torbeck. Here's the pitch outside, ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. Oh, they're going to say foul ball. So foul tip. Count's going to stay the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Drilled to left field. Line drive. That will land for a single. So runners at first and second. 2 outs. Nevada leads 8-1 here in the top of 2.
Next up for number 3, Zane Valdez.
That'll bring Valdez up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today. He flew out to center field. Here's the pitch from Torbeck. Called strike 1. Oh, 1 count for Torbeck. From the stretch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Torbeck's had to throw a lot of pitches already over 50. That was pitch 51 here through 1 2/3. Torbeck comes home with it. Inside, ball 1.
Oh, come on.
1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And it's going to be out of play, so the count will stay the same. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
You would have been fine. That one you would have been fine. That would have been. I wouldn't feel confident though.
Here's the pitch from Torbeck. Drilled to center field. Wolf's able to get underneath it for out number 3. So as we head to the bottom of the second, Nevada 8, Lamar 1. You listen to Lamar Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Bearded Bee Coffee Company was born to share the joy of incredible coffee with the world. Bearded Bee works directly with small farms to bring you the highest quality beans while making sure the hardworking farmers are paid a fair price. No matter your position in life, we invite you to experience what coffee was intended to be. Bearded Bee, located across from the old Blue Top, the only local roastery in Lamar. Try one of our signature selections and see what everybody's talking about. Order online and pick up at the coffee spot. Second location coming soon. BeardedBeeCoffeeCompany.com.
Did you know that a lot of the safety for any automobile rests on your tires? Underinflated or worn out tires can lead to an accident. Don't take a chance with your most precious cargo, your family and friends. If it's time to replace your tires, visit Lamar Truck and Tire for an outstanding deal on a set of Yokohama tires. And you may want to have them check the oil and brakes as well. Then you'll ride easy knowing your family is safe. Lamar Truck and Tire open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and offering 24-hour call-out service. Lamar Truck and Tire just behind the Lamar Travel Plaza on the West Outer Road of 49 Highway. Find them fast and names and numbers.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. Lamar has a hole to dig out of here in the bottom 2, trailing by 7 runs. Toby Ansley will lead things off in the inning for Lamar. Toby's hitting .310 in 29 at-bats. 9 hits, 7 singles, 2 doubles. And the first one's fouled off for strike 1.
Is that close to you?
0-1 count, and here's the pitch. And it hits Toby in the back, and he wears it like a champ. And he'll march his way down to first base. That'll bring Troy Onstadt up to bat for Lamar. Ansley gets his lead at first. Here's the pitch. And that almost hits Onstadt. He's able to shimmy out of the way. 1-0 count. Checks the runner at first. Ainsley dives back in. Plenty of time. One 0 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike one. Kind of jammed him up on the inside. Onstadt more trying to protect himself with that swing versus really going aggressive after the ball. And checks the runner at first. Again, Ainsley dives back in with plenty of time. Probably has about another step and a half that he can get if he wanted to. Here's the pitch, high. Ball two, brings the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 1 count for Onstadt. Outside, gets away from the catcher. Ainsley will make his way down to second base. And once again, the Tigers have a runner in scoring position. 3-1 count on Onstadt. He can hunt for a pitch that he likes. Here with a hitter's count. Here's the pitch, fouled off for strike 2. Full count on Onstadt.
Yeah, that was it.
Here's the pitch. And they pick off towards second. Again, Ainsley there in time. Second baseman trying to sneak in behind him, but Ainsley had his eye on him. In full count on Onstadt. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3. And that's the first out of the bottom of the second for the Tigers. They'll bring Brady Geyer up to bat.
Next year. Football season or we. I'll be the Kings. It would be.
Comes the pitch from Lynch. Outside, ball 1. Breaking ball wasn't close on that one. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit more now, coming out of the south. Here's the pitch home. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Count even at 1-1. Here's Lynch's pitch. Breaking ball high for ball 2. Geyer is hitting 185 and 27 at bats. He's got 4 singles and 1 double. Swung on a miss, tried to take out the high cheese. Nothing going there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Gonna say he checked his swing. Yes, he did. Full count. Geyer digs back in. Lynch out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. For out number 2. I'll bring Keithley up to bat for the Tigers.
The first baseman, number 16, Ian Keithley.
They're going to send a courtesy runner out to second for Ansley so you can get geared up. Keithley right-handed bat for Lamar. So runner on second, 2 outs here in the bottom 2. Lamar trails 8-1. Pickoff play to second, not in time.
Your camera. I know, I'm joking.
Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. 1-0 count on Keithley. Lynch comes home with it out. No, they gave him the strike. That was a little out there, but they gave it to him. Called strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. With where the umpire's getting them outside strikes, I'd be living there if I was the pitcher. Comes the 1-2 pitch. And he hits Keithley with that one. So he'll march his way down to first. And that gets the Tigers back to the top of the order with Braden Wolf. Wolf 0 for 1 on the day. Lined out to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Out of play for strike 1.
It makes me nervous.
Oh, 1 count. Dead ball fouled off of Wolf's legs for strike 2. Oh, 2 count on the sophomore. He found himself in this hole earlier in the first inning. He was able to put a good piece on the ball, but right at the shortstop of the line drive. 0-2 count. Runners at first and second for Lamar. And Wolf calls for timeout, steps out of the box, gathers himself up. Popped up out of play on the right side once again. Count will stay the same, 0-2. Lynch out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. A little high for ball 1. Here's delivery outside. Back pick to first. First baseman wasn't even close to the bag. Keithley dives back in safe. 2-2 count on Wolf. Wolf calls for time again. Gets it from the umpire. Steps back into the box. Here's the pitch. Fouled off once again. Count stays the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled to center field. And it's caught. What a play by the center fielder. Great hit by Wolf, but a better play by the center fielder. Made a diving catch to his right. Otherwise, that was going to score a run, but that's out number 3. We're going to head to the top of the third, where Nevada leads 8-1. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Sumo Sports Radio.
Eisenhower Lumber is your full-line lumber and hardware store, working to provide contractors, carpenters, and the do-it-yourselfers quality products and friendly service at competitive prices. How about Valspar Paint and Holland Grills? Eisenhower Lumber is your source for plumbing, electrical, paint, building materials, millwork, and lawn and garden. Eisenhower Lumber, 903 Gulf and Lamar, or call 682-5545. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Dairy Grill and Chill of Lamar invites you to check out the new DQ app. Explore the menu, order ahead with easy ordering, save with weekly deals, and more. Your go-to app is now cooler than ever. Locate Dairy Grill and Chill on the app and see how easy it is to order your fave eats and treats. Repeat your orders in a flash with one-click reordering, and speed things up with the addition of Apple Pay. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. This is Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We head to the top of the third. Lamar trails Nevada 8-1. Torbeck back out on the mound for Lamar. Torbeck through 2 innings, 7 hits, 8 runs, 5 earned, 2 strikeouts, 54 pitches, 33 of those strikes, and he's hit 4 hitters. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One-0 count on Ast. He's 2 for 2. Inside, ball 2. Torbeck kind of staring down the ump there. He thought he caught the corner. 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. So you got to imagine Ast has the take sign here. 3-0 count, no outs, nobody on. Called strike 1, outer corner. 3-1 count, still a hitter's count for Ast. See what Torbeck can bring home. Outside, ball 4. So Ast reaches base for the 3rd time today.
Number 4, Jet Snyder.
That'll bring Jet Snyder up to bat. He's 1 for 2. His flight out to center and single to a fly ball to left. Ground ball left side out of play for strike 1. Here in the top of 3, Nevada 8, Lamar 1. Nevada plated 6 in the first and 2 in the second. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Pitch from Torbeck called, strike 2. One, 2 count for Trent. Here's the pitch. Fouled off on the left side. Count will stay the same. One, 2 count. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Drilled to left field. On stock going back. He's able to make the catch. Runner retreats back to first base. So he took him deep, just not quite deep enough for out number 1. I'll bring Braden up to bat. He's been hit by a pitch in both of his at-bats. Called strike 1, breaking ball over the middle of the plate. Torbeck checks the runner at first. He's in plenty of time standing up. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One count. Torbeck comes home with it. Inside, ball 2. Two, 1 count. Runner on first. 1 out here in the top of the third. Nevada leads 8-1. Runner goes. Throw is not in time. And I didn't see the umpire call that a strike. It looked over the plate, but he's going to say it's a ball. 3-1. Must have been a little low in the zone, if anything. So runner in scoring position for Nevada. Hitters count for Braden. Here's the pitch from Torbeck. Called strike 2. Brings the count full. Here's the payoff pitch from Torbeck. Ground ball, foul to the left side. Count will stay the same. Full count. Here's the pitch from Torbeck. Outside, ball 4. That one was not close. So runners at first and second, 1 out.
Number 1, Drew Harder.
I'll bring Drew Harder back up to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He struck out swinging back in the second inning and a fly ball that was good for a single in the first. Infield in for Lamar on the first base side. Shows bunt, pulls it back, ball one. Wolf in outfield raises his arms asking for the strike there too. He thought it was over the plate. It was real close. Lamar dugout asking for the same thing. Umpire saying it's just too far in. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt again. Gets away from the catcher. Runners advance second and third. 1-1 count. He didn't pull his bunt back in time. So 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Popped up out of play for strike 2. One, 2 count on Harder. Lefty digs in. Torbeck out of the stretch, checks the runners. Here's the pitch. Drilled to right field, high fly ball. It's going to stay in play. Steinkamp makes the catch, runner tags, and scores. Ball was thrown into home from right field. Ansley keeps it in front. Runner advances from second to third as well. So sac fly for Harder. Makes the score 9-1. Here in the top of the third, 2 outs for Nevada, runner on third. Smith up to bat. Swung miss for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Hit a ground ball, but he reached on an error, and he was hit by a pitch. 0-1 count. Swung on, missed for strike 2. Comes the 0-2 pitch from Torbeck. Ground ball to Geyer. Throw to first is not in time. So a run will score. The Lamar crowd a little displeased there.
Like, it was okay.
Keithley kind of waited on that one. You'd like to probably see him stretch a little bit. You'd also like to see more of a dart across the diamond from third to first. Geyer let that ball kind of play him a little bit. He didn't charge in on it. It wasn't a hard hit ground ball, but gave the runner enough time to reach safely, and that extends the Nevada lead 10-1 here in the top of 3. 2 outs, runner on first. And another ground ball left side foul out of play. Yoakley up to bat. He's popped up in foul territory that's caught and struck out swinging, so 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, gets away from Ansley, ball in the dirt. Runner advances to second. One count on Yoakley. Torbeck's at 80 pitches now so far through 2 2/3. Here's the pitch. Popped up, middle infield. And it falls. Powell can't catch it. Falls to the ground. And the problems continue for Lamar. Those are plays that just have to be made. Those are free outs in baseball.
You're fine.
And the runner scored on that to extend the lead 11-1. Fly ball right field. Steinkamp coming in, and it falls. They're going to say foul. Lucky there, because that would have scored another run. Oh, 1 count. Fly ball, left center. Wolf having to range back, and he can't make the catch. That's going to score a run. And runner's going to advance to third. That was a long jaunt. He was having to go a la Willie Mays, try to catch it over his shoulder to get there, but it went off his glove. And that extends the Nevada lead 12-1. Burns up to bat. Ball in the dirt outside, ball 1. One 0 count. Ball 2 outside. Two 0 count on Burns. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Comes the 2-1 pitch from Torbeck. Ground ball to Gardner at short. Throw to first is in time. And the Tigers finally get out of the inning, but Nevada gets a few more runs across the plate, leading 12-1. And we head to the bottom of the third. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. You're listening to Tiger Baseball. 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
At Lamar Bank and Trust, we're proud to be your hometown bank. Lamar's only locally owned and operated bank, serving this community for nearly 100 years. Whether you're managing your everyday banking needs, saving for the future, buying a home, or building your business, we're here to help you every step of the way. Banking with LBT is always a win. Visit LBT today, a better way to bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
American Family Agent Eric Hughes invites you to come in and review your insurance needs. Eric has home, commercial, life, and auto to cover all your insurance needs, and American Family to back you all the way. Stop by the office today at 407 West 12th Street in Lamar or call 417-682-3725. For peace of mind, have the right insurance agent, Eric Hughes and American Family.
American Family Insurance.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We head to the bottom of the third. Lamar trails 12-1 here at Nevada. And Brody Gardner will be the leadoff batter for the Tigers in this inning.
First pitch to Landis is.
Just not much going right for Lamar this afternoon. Kind of carrying over from what it looked like Tuesday night versus Cassville. Lots of errors, costing them lots of runs.
1-1 the count. Next pitch.
Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Up out of the zone for ball one.
2-1 the count. Pitch from Wilcox. Misses low and outside. Count is 3-1.
Fouled off by Gardner. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One count. Lynch steps off the rubber. Gets himself composed. Now back up on the bump. Out of the windup. Called strike 2. So while Torbeck has had 87 pitches, Lynch is just at 48. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. And they make the out at first in time for out number 1. That will bring Corbin Steinkamp up to bat.
Number 2, Corbin Steinkamp.
Steinkamp's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out. Back to the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Took a big hack at it. Oh, 1 count. Outside for ball 1. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on Steinkamp, the lefty in the Lamar lineup. Lynch brings the pitch home. Swung on, foul, or let's see, that's going to fall. That's going to fall for a single. Little bloop flare over the third baseman's head. And the Tigers have a runner on here in the bottom of the third. 1 out. Lamar trails 12-1. Well, both teams are Tigers, so we'll try to straighten that out for you. And that brings Torbeck up to bat. Torbeck reached first base on a drop third strike, married with an error by the catcher. First pitch outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Called strike 1. Inside half of the plate. One pitch. Checks the runner at first. Steinkamp dives back in time. 1-1 count. Pitch is outside for ball 2. And 1 on at first, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Lamar 1, Nevada 12. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 3. So a hitter's count here for Torbeck. Historically a pretty strong bat in the lineup. Trying to get warmed up this year. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 4. So I'll bring Clayton Powell up to bat for Lamar. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Number 18, Clayton Powell.
Sophomore digs in, right-handed bat. Here's the pitch. A little low in the zone for ball one. Comes the 1-0 pitch from Lynch. Fly ball, the right side. Looks like it will stay in play. First baseman's able to make the play for out number 2.
Yeah.
So pop fly in foul territory.
Nice.
Bring Toby Ansley up to bat for Lamar. Toby was hit by a pitch at his other at bat. First pitch is outside of the zone for ball one. One-0 pitch. Ground ball up the middle to shortstop. He's able to just step on second base. And that will end the inning. So after 3, Nevada 12, Lamar 1. We're going to head to the top of the 4th, but not before a 1-minute break. We're going to take 1 minute. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Does your car sound like this? It probably could use some attention. You gotta get it to Gearheads. Gearheads Garage, 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar. Full automotive repairs, bumper to bumper, and full service from the front end all the way to the rear end, even tires. Visit Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads Garage in Lamar. Proud sponsor of Lamar Sports. Check out Gearheads Garage on Facebook. Get your car to Gearheads. You might say they're geared for it.
Beardy's Custom and Collision can customize your prize ride. Bring it back from what it was to what it can be, and to any extreme you can imagine. Chopped, lowered, painted, or back to original glory. Beardy's Custom and Collision treats your car just like it was their own. East of Lamar on 160, living straight on Highway E. Give them a call, 417-537-0018, or check them out on Facebook. Beardy's Custom and Collision. That's BEARDIES, custom with a K, and collision.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We have a pitching change here. Braden Wolf on the mound getting warmed up. Pitching changes brought to you by Eric Hughes and American Family Insurance. Looks like Torbeck will swap him spots out in center field. Gardner stays in at shortstop. See if Braden's only got to play 2 games so far this year, so he's pitched 1 inning so far. Faced 6 batters through 29 pitches. Gave up 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 2 of them caught looking, so an ERA of 0. So he was great in his 1 inning. We'll see what he can do here against a pretty salty Nevada lineup. Again, Lamar trails by 11 here in the top of the 4th. Up to bat will be Valdez. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center and lined out to center. Wolf, a right-handed hurler for Lamar. First pitch in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Ground ball to second base. And he is out at first for out number 1.
Number 2, Peyton Ox.
Ost up to bat for the 4th time today. He is 2 for 2. Singled to center, singled on a ground ball towards first, and walked. Called strike 1. That was the 1 pitch from Wolf. Outside. I think that was just a curveball. He couldn't quite snap it down, get on top of it for ball 1. One count. Inside, ball 2.
Do you want to stay up?
Comes a 2-1 pitch from Wolf. A little low out of the zone for ball 3.
Oh, it's actually, after the batters change.
Outside, ball 4.
Courtesy runner number 21, Edmonds.
They'll bring in a courtesy runner at first base.
Number 4, Jet Snyder.
And Jet Snyder steps back in. He got a hold of one in his last at bat, but it was deep left field, but was able to be caught. He's 1 for 3 today. He's singled and flown out twice. A little up in the zone for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch from Wolf. Called strike 1. Got him on the outer half of the plate. 1-1 count for the sophomore. Out of the stretch. Little up in the zone, ball 2. Two-one count for Wolf. Checks the runner, slide step home. Curveball, not able to connect there on the corner. 3-1. Here's the pitch from Wolf. Inside, ball 4. Not being Braden up to bat. Coach LaSalle is going to come out to the mound, visit with Wolf. Talk things over for a minute, see if we can get the sophomore to calm down a bit here. Get some more pitches over the plate. He's going to stick with his sophomore righty.
Number 6, Kelly Braden.
Braden's not had an official at bat. He's been hit by hitting 2 at bats by the pitch and walked. So he's reached base safely 3 times, but no official at bats. And he almost wore another one. He did wear another one. That's his 3rd hit by pitch. So bases are loaded with 1 out. I'll bring Harder up to bat. He is 1 for 3 on the day. He singled to left field, struck out swinging, and flied out to right.
It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour.
Infield on the first base side's playing in. Now here comes Geyer at the corner coming in. And that hit him. I think that just caught some jersey, but that's enough to walk in a run. And that extends the Nevada lead 13-1. Bring Smith up to bat. Big lead here for Nevada here in the top of the 4th. 13-1, 1 out. Bases are juiced. Smith is 1 for 2 on the day. Outside, ball 1. One-oh count. Check swing. Ball gets away from the catcher. Luckily, it just stays right at home plate. Kind of bounced up real high. Ainsley tried to locate it behind him, but it was still up in the air. 2-0 count. Batter calls for time. Now he steps back in the box. Comes the 2-0 pitch from Wolf. Ground ball too short. Play at home is in time, and they get the force out. So good job by Gardner there. Saving a run, getting it out.
I'm sorry. It's so funny.
Number 28, Chris Williams.
Bring Reeves up to bat. I believe that's a new batter for Nevada. So Yoakley comes out, Reeves comes in. You're going to bring a courtesy runner on for their catcher with 2 outs. Catcher was at first base. So bases are still loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Nevada leads 13-1. Here's the pitch from Wolf. Caught the outside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 2. And here's the pitch. Outside, trying to make him chase. Not a bad pitch with 2 strikes. 1-2 count. Ainsley did a good job of covering that up as that was headed towards the dirt with a runner on third. Outside, ball 2. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wolf back up on the mound. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Struck him out. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. Lamar trails 13-1. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball. 101.7 FM. Somo Sports Radio.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all all the way.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
This is Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers trail 13-1.
Ledford with a good lead at first base. Here's the pitch to Ben. Squares the bunt. Pitches outside. Count is 1-2.
Troy Onstad up to bat 0 for 1 on the day.
1-0 the count.
Popped up out of play behind the catcher for strike one.
Squares the bunt. Lays it down the first baseline. Couldn't have done it any better. He's going to be tagged.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throw over to first is in time for out number one.
He tagged him in the back, but sure looked like he missed him.
That'll bring Brady Geyer up to bat for Lamar.
Sacrifice works. Ledford down to second base. And that will bring up the number 4 hitter.
Geyer's 0 for 1 today. He struck out looking in his one plate appearance.
At second base.
Swung on a miss for strike one. Here's the pitch. Called strike two. Fly ball out of play. Count will stay the same. 0-2 on Geyer. Inside, ball one. One-two count. Try to catch him with a curveball. It stayed inside on him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Comes a 2-2 pitch. It's inside, ball 3. So full count on Geyer. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So he tried to just bring him inside, but Geyer took 4 straight inside pitches for balls. And Lamar has a runner on first, trailing by 12 with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. That'll bring Aiden Keithley up to bat. He was hit by a pitch and is only at bat today. Here's the pitch, ground ball to third, and it gets through to the outfield for a single. So runners at first and second, and Tigers are back at the top of the order with Wolf. He's pieced up 2 balls real well today, but right at defenders. We'll see if he can finally get one to fall with a runner in scoring position.
Number 1, Brady Wolf.
Here's the pitch. Check swing, foul ball for strike 1. A 1 count for Wolf. Out of the stretch. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1. 1-1 count for Wolf. Out of the stretch, here's the pitch. Caught the outside corner for strike 2. That's way outside, but he said he caught a piece of it, I guess. 1-2 count. Line drive, right field. Good hit by Wolf. Driving the outside pitch to right field. The runners advance to second and third, so bases are loaded for Brody Gardner. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th, Lamar trails by 12. Lynch still in the game for Nevada. That was pitch 77 for him. Gardner is 1 for 2. He had a single to right field earlier and he grounded out. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Might have caught a piece of it. They may say he foul tipped that one again. Here in this press box, hard to hear the ball off the bat unless you barrel one up. So 0-2 count on Gardner. Bases loaded. Lynch steps back off the rubber. Now he's back on. Here's the pitch. Line drive to the right side. That'll score a run. So line drive single for Gardner. That brings the score to Nevada 13, Lamar 2, and Corbin Steinkamp up to the plate. So a good piece of hitting there by the senior. Took the outside pitch to right field. Nevada's coach comes out, and Lynch is going to exit the game. Good job by him. Pitching change is brought to you by Eric Hughes and American Family Insurance. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. You listen to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust, your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Your busy lifestyle requires banking options like mobile deposit and people-to-people pay. With locations in Southeast Kansas and Southwest Missouri, let Community National Bank and Trust keep your finances safe and your spending smarter. Visit mybankcnb.com for a location near you. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome.
Hi, Tiger fans. This is Kevin from Bull Insurance Agency. Just like you, we are proud to support our Lamar Tigers. I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches, assistants, parents, and everyone involved that invests in our kids and community. From youth sports to high school, your commitment to our players is appreciated. Just like the Tigers, my team at Bull Insurance Agency will work hard to protect what matters most to you. So stop by or visit us online at bullinsuranceragency.com.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back again. Pitching changes brought to you by Eric Hughes and American Family Insurance. For Nevada, Lynch went 3 1/3, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, walked 2, struck out 4. He faced 20 batters, 80 pitches, 49 for strikes.
Here's the pitch.
Hayes will be the pitcher coming in for Nevada.
Base. Steals third base, and now another runner in scoring position.
And Steinkamp will be up to bat.
Center field.
He is 1 for 1 on the day. He grounded out to the pitcher and singled on a fly, a little flare ball to left field, shallow left field.
3 runs on 1 hit.
Again, bases loaded.
1 One left on base. You're listening to
One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Tigers trail by 11.
Mr. Cologne, Webb City grad and 6-year NFL veteran.
Here's the pitch. Little up and in for ball one. One-0 pitch. Foul ball to the right side. I think that was off his foot. 1 ball, 1 strike. This pitch home inside, ball 2. Two on count on Steinkamp, the left-handed bat in Lamar order. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Two count, shakes off the first sign. Likes what he sees now. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Error on the second baseman. He bobbled that one. He was going to try to go to second to turn 2, but that ball ate him up. And a run will score on the air to bring the score 13-3. And Torbeck up to bat with the bases juiced. Inside for ball 1.
Back to the bottom because we're home.
1-0 pitch. Popped up out of play for strike 1. One count on Torbeck. Ground ball to the left side. That's going to get through for an RBI single. And that brings the score Lamar 4, Nevada 13. That'll bring Clayton Powell up to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out looking and popped up in foul territory to the first baseman. First pitch in there called strike 1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No, you're fine.
Comes the 0-1 pitch. Inside for ball 1. Probably had a chance to wear that one when you're down by this much. You'd like to see that with the bases loaded up and a free run. Like to say that's the batter's box. Don't move your feet, but he danced out of the way on that one. Line drive left field. That'll score at least 1 and make that 2. And Torbeck's going to head towards third, and he is out. They gunned him down from left field. Kind of collided with the third baseman. Like I say, the ball was there in time, so no obstruction. Going for the play at third for out number 2, but that scores 2 more runs for Lamar. And Powell makes his way to second base on the throw. Bring Ansley up to bat for Lamar. Another line drive to the left side, and that'll get Powell to third base. Ansley will stay at 1. So with this new pitcher, Lamar is finding some barrels now for the first time in the game. That'll bring Geyer up to bat. Oh, sorry, that's Onstad, actually. Onstad up to bat. He's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging and grounded out. Runners on the corners for Lamar with 2 outs here in the bottom of 4, trailing 13-6. Nevada's catcher comes out. Talk to his pitcher. Extra base hit brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust. Catcher gives signs to his infield how to handle runners on the corners if the runner goes to second. You have to imagine he will with first and third. And he goes. Catcher eats the ball and just tosses it back to the pitcher. So 2 runners in scoring position for Onstad. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball gets away from the catcher. Runner stays at third. Two count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off to the right side for strike 1.
Yes, you could actually. He's down there.
Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-1 count for Onstad. Look for a pitch that he likes. Here's the 3-1 pitch. In the dirt for ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Geyer up to bat for Lamar. He's 0 for 1. Struck out looking and walked this afternoon. Here's the pitch. A little out of the zone for ball 1. Catcher and coach are going to come out and talk to the pitcher. Might be talking over the sides to make sure they're on the same page. Head back behind the plate in the dugout, respectively. Geyer heads back to the box. It's a 1-0 pitch. Called strike 1 on the outside half. One count. Inside, ball 2. Wind up in the pitch, inside, ball 3. Comes a 3-1 pitch from Hayes. And it's in there for strike 2. So the count's full. 2 outs, bases loaded, so runner should go on the pitch. Coach LaSalle at third base says that. Kind of shuffling his arms like he's running, saying, "We're going, boys." Runners go. Swung and miss. Nope, they're going to say he fouled it off. Fouled it off. Down in the dirt. So we get to do it all over again. In full count. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Hayes gets his sign. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out of play on the right side. Three-two count. Here's the pitch. Runners go. In the dirt, ball 4. So scored an RBI for Geyer on the walk. And Keithley comes up to bat. And Lamar trails 13-7. Keithley 1 for 1 today. Hit by pitch and singled on a ground ball to left field. Ground ball left side. They're going to say fair. That's going to score at least 2. Geyer making his way to third, and he'll stay there. Keithley into second with the double. It's another extra base hit brought to you by Lamar Bank and Trust. And that gets Lamar within 4. And I believe we're going to have another pitching change. And pitching change brought to you by Eric Hughes and American Family Insurance. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. You're listening to Tiger Baseball. 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time and at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment to get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why the 4 state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's Field grain belts, capable of moving up to 14,000 bushels per hour. These belts are the most efficient in their class, saving you time and money. Our full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Check out Seton Farm at their new location at 33 Northeast 1st Lane, just north of McDonald's in Lamar. Check them out online at SetonFarm.com or give them a call at 417-682-6465.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. Pitching change again brought to you by Eric Hughes and American Family Insurance. What was looking like that was going to be a run rule blowout for Nevada, Tigers from Lamar have clawed their way back into this one, 13-9.
2 singles and 2 runs scored.
8 runs scored here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So for Hayes, he threw 1/3 of an inning, gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, none earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts.
And a hard hit ball to the third base.
He threw 26 pitches, 14 for strikes.
Ben going to come around and score. Porter going to go to second base.
So runners on second and third for Lamar, 2 outs. Back to the top of the order with Wolf. He's 1 for 3. Every ball's been hard hit. He finally had one fall for base hit with a line drive to right field in the last inning. We'll see if the sophomore can keep his streak alive, getting a barrel on the ball. Here's the pitch. Fouled off, just missed that one for strike 1.
Runner on second base is Jacob Porter.
Oh, 1 count.
Broken on the mound. That run
Left-hander on the mound for Nevada. Ball 1.
everybody because it's an unearned
Jet Snyder on the mound for Nevada now.
close out the book on Wilcox now first.
Big lefty for Nevada.
Oh.
1-1 count. Up and in for ball 2.
Base is Jacob Porter. Timeout call is
2-1 count for Wolf.
too much time trying to decide what he wanted to do. Jasper
Outside ball 3.
box.
Hitters count for Wolf. He can piece something up that he's looking for. Three-one pitch. Ooh, called strike 2 on the outside corner. Wolf was trotting down to first. He thought that was ball 4 for sure. So full count. Wolf digs in. Snyder gets his sign from the stretch. Wolf calls time. Ball back in play. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Bases loaded for Brody Gardner. Brody does have home run power. He'd be a hero if he could tie this one up with the swing of the bat. Brody's 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles on line drives to right field, and he's also grounded out to short. First pitch outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Called strike 1 on the outer half. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we're here in the bottom of the 4th. Nevada 13, Lamar 9. They did trail 13-1 at the start of this inning. That pitch is high for ball 2. 2 outs, bases are loaded for the senior Brody Gardner. 2-1 count for the right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. Gardner will have to defend the plate here. Here comes the pitch from Snyder. Swung on a miss for strike 3, and that will end the inning. But Lamar does some damage there, plating 8 runs in the bottom of the 4th. As we head to the top of 5, we're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. You listen to Lamar Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
The management staff and all employees of Redneck Outdoors, one of the Barton County area's largest employers, would like to wish the Barton County area teams a great year. Redneck Outdoors is always a supporter of area student athletes, band members, cheerleaders, and the entire school system. It takes a lot to create a winning team, and Redneck Outdoors would like to recognize everyone involved. Redneck is always looking for qualified applicants for employment and is proud to support the Barton County area's workforce. Redneck offers competitive wages, health benefits, 401k, as well as an employee stock ownership program. You can apply at 1705 Gulf, Lamar, Missouri, or call 417-682-1927. Redneck Outdoors, nationally known, locally owned and operated, proud to be a part of Barton County. Redneck is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
For a single.
And welcome back to the top of 5. Braden Wolf back out on the mound for Lamar.
Latimer, who is 1 for 1 on the day. Latimer has a couple of stolen bases as well. Was caught stealing, though, going by the Eagles. Next pitch from Eustace, way outside. Count is 1-0. 1-0 the count.
Throw down to second, and we will start up
Points. Pitch from Eustace, foul back to the
this fifth
screen.
inning.
1.
Leading off the cover to for the Tigers. Number 9, Drew Miller.
Drew Miller up to bat for the Nevada Tigers. Top of 5, Lamar trails 13-9. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. Hey, Lamar got that outside corner. Live there, breathe there if you can get it. 0-1 pitch from Wolf. Little up for ball 1. Miller is 2 for 2 on the day. Hit by a pitch, singled to center field, and tripled to center field. And just a little up in the zone for Wolf. Ball 2. Just crossed the 2-hour mark of this ball game here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Three-one count for Wolf. Fly ball, left field. That's going to fall. He's going to get at least a double out of this, and he will hold up at second. Good piece of hitting for Miller. I bring Burns back up to bat for Nevada. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles and a ground out. And hit by pitch. Add that to the repertoire today. I've lost count of how many batters Lamar pitchers have hit, but we're at least halfway to a baker's dozen. I'll bring Valdez up to plate with runners at first and second. No outs here at the top of 5. Nevada 13, Lamar 9. Here's the pitch from Wolf. Outside, ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch from Wolf. Outside for ball 2. Again, Lamar did trail 13-1. So a valiant effort to battle back in this one, getting 8 runs on the bottom side of the 4th inning. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Inside for ball 3. So I have to imagine that Valdez has got the take sign all the way. See if they can load the bases for Nevada. Wind up in the pitch, showing bunt, pulls it back, called strike. 3-1 count. Wolf out of the stretch, checks the runner, comes home with it. Fly ball, center field. Runner tags at second, and he will stay put for out number 1. I'll bring Ost back up to bat. He's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 walks as well. So again, runners at first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Nevada leads 13-9. Wolf working out of the stretch, checks the runner. Here's the pitch outside, way outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to right field. That's going to drop. And he's going to be in for a stand-up double. And that will score 2. See here. 1 run? 1 run. So runners at second and third. Well hit ball. I'll bring Jet Snyder up to bat for Nevada. He's 1 for 3 today. Singled on a fly ball to left field, and then flew out his other 2 at bats. Nevada leads 14-9. 1 out here in the top of 5. Runner at second has a huge lead, coming right up behind the shortstop. Infield's playing in, trying to limit any more runs out of Nevada. Base hit would probably score 2. Ost is speedy, and he's got a huge lead at second, halfway to third on the pitch. Two-0 count on Snyder. Ball in the dirt. Good job by Ansley keeping that one down and in front of him. 3-0 count.
Yeah.
3-0 pitch from Wolf. And he walked. That one gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Runner stays at third. So bases are loaded for Nevada with 1 out. And Braden coming up to bat. He officially hasn't had an at-bat today, but he has been hit 3 different times by pitch, and the one time he didn't get hit, he walked. So 1,000% on base percentage. 4 plate appearances, no at-bats. And that one is ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch from Wolf. High for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Wolf having a little bit of issues with his command here. He's thrown several pitches in this game so far. That was pitch number 42, I believe, through 1 1/3. Ball 4 gets away from the catcher, and the runner can trot home on that one. And that extends the Nevada lead 15-9. And Coach LaSalle is going to come out to talk to Wolf.
It's still the subtle.
And Wolf's going to exit the game. And let's see who he's going to bring in. Looks like maybe Brady Geyer. And it will be Brady Geyer. So another pitching change brought to you by Eric Hughes and American Family Insurance. We're going to take a 1 minute break. Again, 1 minute. You listen to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Soma Sports Radio.
It's Friday Night Lights in Lamar, and the Tigers are driving down the field. But you know what's even better than a touchdown? Getting into your dream home with a mortgage. That's a win every time.
I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage, and just like the Tigers, I've got a game plan. We'll get you across the goal line into a new home. So whether you're buying, refinancing, or just want a strong financial offense, call me, Nathan at USA Mortgage.
NMLS 256722, USA Mortgage NMLS 227262, Equal Housing Lender, not an offer to lend. Subject to approval and additional terms apply.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Rude. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Rude.
Get reliable year-round comfort with a new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat, and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. Wolf leaves the game after 1 1/3, 2 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 4 walks, 1 strikeout. And Geyer comes in to relieve him. See if I can find some stats pitching wise for Brady. He has pitched 5 innings in 2 games, faced 26 batters. 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts, with an ERA of 4.2
I'm still on your
in the season so far.
No, you're
Coming up to bat will be Harder. He's 1 for 3. He singled in his first at bat to left field, struck out swinging, flied out to the right fielder, and was also hit by a pitch. Bases are loaded for Nevada with 1 out here at the top of the 5th. They're ahead of Lamar by a score of 15-9. And we're ready to continue action. Harder, left-handed batter here for the Nevada Tigers, digs in. Inside, ball 1. One-oh count. Geyer, the big righty for Lamar. Now 2-0. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1 on the outer half. Two 1 count. Ball 3. So hitters count, bases loaded. Geyer has a sign from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fly ball center field. So we'll score at least one. Runner takes off for third, and he is in safe. So a sacrifice fly. Runner advanced to third. And we got runners on the corners, 2 outs. Extends the Nevada lead 16-9.
Number 7, Aiden Smith.
Brings Smith back up to the plate for Nevada. He is 1 for 3. Reached on air, hit by a pitch, singled to third, and grounded out in a fielder's choice. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. Here's the pitch from Geyer. Runner goes. And that's a dead ball. Okay. That hit the knob of his bat. The runner was coming home, but that was obviously a dead ball. Hit the knob of his bat for a foul ball. Strike 1. Runner goes back to third. That's a foul ball, so the runner should have to go back to first now. The umpires have that sorted out. It's actually an 0-2 count now. Here's the pitch from Geyer. Runner goes outside for ball 1. Lamar crowd becoming a little disgruntled on some of those outside pitch calls. Umpire kind of waves his hands at him, says, I heard you, but be quiet. So runners at second and third, 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. That should be strike 3. Well, oh, he must, no, that was the dirt. All right, now I'm confused. Well, we'll do it again. Must have said that went in the dirt with a foul tip. So 2-2 count. Oh, they called a balk. So another run will score. I think he didn't come set's what they're saying. There wasn't a runner at first, so it's not like he moved his shoulder, so it must have been not coming fully set on the pitch. Extends the Nevada lead 17-9. 2-2 count. Fouled off. Count will stay the same. And 2-2 count here. Tigers trail by 8. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. So full count. Runner on third. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, foul to the left side. Here's the pitch in the dirt.
You know what?
All right, everybody's way off on the count. Now they're saying that was just 2-2. I believe the umpire's off, but I'll let him call his game. Here's the pitch. Fly ball left field. And that is going to land for a double. And Nevada extends their lead, 18-9. He got most of that one. Landed right at the base of the fence. I'll bring Wiggins up to bat. He's 0 for 1, struck out looking.
Number 27, Morgan Oakley.
Ball in the dirt.
No, because Lamar is in the bottom.
1-0 count.
Because of that, they always win a chance.
Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. That almost looked like a knuckleball. That ball didn't have much spin on it at all. Two-0 count for Geyer. Pitch called, strike 1. So top of 5, Nevada leads 18-9. Runner on second, 2 outs, 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, runner goes, and they got him in time, no doubt there. He got a really bad jump, and Ainsley put that ball right on the bag for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nevada leads 18-9. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. You're listening to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Your hometown team for exceptional eye care is Vision Solutions, with locations in Lamar, Nevada, and Webb City. Whether you need glasses, contacts, or medical eye care, Vision Solutions will help you see better and look great. Vision Solutions is a proud supporter of the Lamar Tigers, providing Tiger student athletes with winning edge vision since 1969. Follow them on Facebook or book your eye exam at mindvisionsolutions.com or call 682-3301.
Dairy Grill and Chill of Lamar invite you to check out the new DQ app. Explore the menu, order ahead with easy ordering, save with weekly deals, and more. Your go-to app is now cooler than ever. Locate Dairy Grill and Chill on the app and see how easy it is to order your fave eats and treats. Repeat your orders in a flash with one-click reordering, and speed things up with the addition of Apple Pay. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And we head to the bottom of 5. Lamar trails 18-9 in the game that just keeps on going. We're about to cross the 2.5-hour mark of this one. Jet Snyder back on the bump for Nevada. And that inning, Geyer went 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, no runs, none earned, struck out nobody. So he just got Lamar out of the inning. Jet Snyder in his 1/3 and last inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Snyder has thrown 11 pitches so far. Geyer threw 17 in his 2/3. Corbin Steinkamp up to bat for Lamar. Called strike 1.
Number 2, Corbin Steinkamp.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch from Snyder. Called strike 2. Oh, actually, that was strike 3. I was off on the count there, so was the scoreboard. So out number 1. That was a breaking ball. Steinkamp ducked underneath it, and that ball broke right over the plate. Bring Trent Torbeck up to bat. He is 1 for 2. Called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Third baseman has it. Throw to first is in time. Good play by the third baseman. He had to dive for it and kind of landed awkwardly on his glove, so it wasn't just clean to transfer the ball to his throwing hand, but he got the job done for out number 2. That was good defense there. All right, 2 outs, nobody on for Powell. He's 1 for 3. Struck out, popped out, and doubled in his last at bat. A little low in the zone. Ball 2. Two-0 count for Clayton. Check swing, called strike 1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Two count. Swung on a miss for strike 3. So quick 1, 2, 3 for Nevada, and we head to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1-minute break. Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Hi, Tiger fans. This is Kevin from Bull Insurance Agency. Just like you, we are proud to support our Lamar Tigers. I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches, assistants, parents, and everyone involved in investing in our kids and community. From youth sports to high school, your commitment to our players is appreciated. Just like the Tigers, my team at Bull Insurance Agency will work hard to protect what matters most to you. So stop by or visit us online at bullinsuranceragency.com.
Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air would like to wish the Tigers coaches and all involved with the program a great season. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air has been serving the needs of the people in the area for years. With a trained staff of technicians, they can do the job big or small. Whether it's plumbing, heating, or air, they get the job done right the first time at a price that's hard to beat. The staff and management, always a proud supporter of Lamar Tigers athletics and the entire school. Don't forget to schedule your appointment and get your system checked out before it begins to have problems. Clements Plumbing, Heating, and Air, located at 400 West 12th Street in Lamar. Give them a call today at 417-682-3797.
This is Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Brady Geyer back out on the bump for Lamar. Okay, Lamar trailed 13-1. Then they made it interesting, getting back to score 13-9. Since then, Nevada's extended back to 18-9. Lamar needs to hold them here and then try to claw their way back into it, or this one will be over soon. Here's the pitch. Ground ball fouled off to the left side. Oh, 1 count. Called strike 2. 2-0 count on Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Tried to get a curveball in there. It hung up on him for a ball. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And outside, ball 2. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Geyer. Ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Line drive to second. Torbeck's able to hop up there and grab it for out number 1.
Yeah, like you did. Hey.
Next up for the Tigers, number 9, Drew Miller.
Bring Drew Miller back up to the plate for Nevada. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Hit by pitch, a single, a double, and a triple. Fouled that one off. So the cycle's in play if he can put one over the fence. Oh, 1 count. Curveball hung up inside, ball 1. 1-1 count. Geyer pitching from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fly ball left field. Caught for out number 2. That will bring Burns up to bat. He is 2 for 3 on the day. He's got 2 singles, a ground out, and hit by a pitch. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1.
Battery guy. I'll think I'll be undercharging the other one.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Bringing you the other battery. After the battery changes. When the inning's over. You know what I mean?
Popped up to the right side, out of play.
Wait.
2-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Nevada leads 18-9.
You okay?
Nobody on.
How close?
He should have banana balled that one. He could have caught it. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called. Strike 2. 2-2. Comes the pitch from Geyer. Line drive short, caught by Gardner for out number 3. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Nevada 18, Lamar 9. Going to take a 1-minute break. Again, 1 minute. Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why the 4-state farmers can trust their grain handling to brands like Brandt's Field Grain Belts, capable of moving up to 14,000 bushels per hour. These belts are the most efficient in their class, saving you time and money. Our full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Check out Seton Farm at their new location at 33 Northeast 1st Lane, just north of McDonald's in Lamar. Check them out online at setonfarm.com or give them a call, 417-682-6465.
It's Friday Night Lights in Lamar, and the Tigers are driving down the field. But you know what's even better than a touchdown? Getting into your dream home with a mortgage. That's a win every time.
I'm Nathan Mayberry with USA Mortgage, and just like the Tigers, I've got a game plan. We'll get you across the goal line into a new home. So whether you're buying, refinancing, or just want a strong financial offense, call me, Nathan at USA Mortgage.
NMLS 256722, USA Mortgage NMLS 227262, Equal Housing Lender, not an offer to lend. Subject to approval and additional terms apply.
This is Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans. We head to the bottom of the 6th.
And here's a real update. Jeremiah.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th, for Lamar, number 14, Toby Andrews.
Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 1. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 count. Wind up in the pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Third baseman's actually going to cut it off. And out at first. Oh, safe. They said the first baseman came off the bag. Wow. From here, I don't agree with that, but we'll take it as a Lamar fan. Third baseman did a good job cutting off the shortstop there. Got it there. He did throw it to the plate side of the first baseman, but I thought he hung on. But good news for Lamar. No outs and a runner on. Onstart up the bat, first pitch in there, called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little inside for ball 1.
Yeah.
Fouled off for strike 2. Foul ball to the left side. So the count will stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Foul ball off of his foot. One, two count. Wind up in the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3 and out number 1. Brings Brady Geyer up to the plate. Geyer's 0 for 1. He struck out looking and has 2 walks. First pitch outside, ball 1. One-0 pitch. A little outside the zone there, ball 2. Two count on Geyer. Called strike 1. Breaking ball over the outer half of the plate. Comes the 2-1 pitch from Snyder. From the stretch. Ball in the dirt. Ball 2. Actually make that ball 3. 3-1 count. Pick off to first. Runner back in time. Three-one count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball gets past the first baseman. Runner's going to advance to third, so be runners on the corners on the single. And that'll bring Keithley up to bat with 1 out. I'll bring a courtesy runner in for Geyer.
Courtesy runner making Billy Hill on first. Batting for Lamar, number 16, Keithley.
Keithley digs in. Again, runners on the corners. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Runner stays at first. One-oh pitch. Showing bunt again. Pulls it back. Runner goes. He's going to be picked off. But a run scores from third. So they take the out, give up the run. So kind of a weird steal there by Berryhill. He took off way late. Catcher gunned him down, and Nevada content to just take the out. So 2-2 count, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. I thought that, well, the scoreboard says that's strike 3. So the scoreboard's wrong. I think it's 2-1. Yeah. Last time I'll rely on their scoreboard operator. And they still had the scoreboard wrong. 2-1 count. 2 outs, nobody on. Swung on a miss. And everybody was off on that. That is strike 3 there.
If you want to, yeah. It's up to you. I don't want you to get hit. So just find
And they say we're going to play a 7th inning.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to take a 1-minute break while I go find a battery charger for our hotspot. 1-minute break. You listen to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Soma Sports Radio.
Some things in life you can just rely on, like the comfy fit of a favorite pair of jeans and the tried and true performance of a new home comfort system from Root. So here's to reliability, built into everything we do. Rely on Root.
Get reliable year-round comfort with the new HVAC system installed by the pros at Jones Plumbing, Heat and Air, the local team you can rely on because the best is not too good for you. Give them a call at 682-2780 and find them fast in names and numbers.
Your hometown team for exceptional eye care is Vision Solutions, with locations in Lamar, Nevada, and Webb City. Whether you need glasses, contacts, or medical eye care, Vision Solutions will help you see better and look great. Vision Solutions is a proud supporter of the Lamar Tigers, providing Tiger student athletes with winning edge vision since 1969. Follow them on Facebook or book your eye exam at myvisionsolutions.com or call 682-3301.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And we're back. I was able to find a battery in what might be the longest high school baseball game I have ever seen. We're about to cross the 3-hour point. Heading into the top of the 7th.
One of their coaches. Whatever, don't worry about it.
Valdez up to bat. Geyer still on the mound. Outside, ball 1.
Walking for 1 again.
Comes the 1-0 pitch. Popped up, out of play for strike 1. One count. Out of the zone, ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Little low in the zone on that one, I guess. If I was the umpire, my strike zone would be the size of, I mean, dang, let's think about this. At least a yardstick wide. And that's ball 4. Unless they changed how they get paid and getting paid by the hour, but I bet it's still by the game. I'd be expanding that strike zone. Just a thought. I'll bring Ost up to bat. He is 3 for 3 with a pair of walks. Called strike 1. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. Oh, 2 count for Ost. Here's the pitch. Drilled to right field. And it is going to be caught. And runner retreats back to first base. And that's the first time Ost has failed to get on base today for the first out of the inning. I'll bring Jet Snyder up to the plate. Here's the pitch, called strike 1. And we're at the top of the 7th. Tigers trail by 8. Nevada has a runner on first with 1 out. Second pitch is fouled off for strike 2.
No, I didn't. What's that? I just didn't change it. We have one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Geyer. Fly ball left center is going to fall for a single. So Nevada has runners on first and second with 1 out. That'll bring Kellen Braden up to the plate. Again, officially no at bats, so that's impressive. But he's reached base every single plate appearance. He's been hit by 3 pitches and walked twice. I don't know if I've ever seen a stat line like that. Make that hit 4 times. That's nuts. So hit 4 times by a pitch and walked twice.
Number 1, Drew Harder.
Harder up to the plate. First pitch, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch inside for ball 2. Bases loaded for Nevada with 1 out. High fly ball to right field. Steinkamp underneath it, makes the catch. Runner will advance from third and score. And the runner at second will also advance to third. So runners on the corner, 2 outs. Nevada leads 19-10. And that will bring Smith up to bat. He's 2 for 4 on the day. And also hit by a pitch. Called strike 1. That was a knuckleball for sure. Don't see too many pitchers that have that in the arsenal. Here's the delivery from Geyer. Line drive over the third baseman's head. That will score another run. So an RBI single. And that's run number 30 of this ball game. And that will bring Wiggins up to the plate. He is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Oh, they're going to give him the outside corner. Good job, umpire. Strike one. Yardstick. Yardstick, my man. Get runners at first and second. 2 outs here in the top of 7. Nevada 20. Lamar 10. Call strike 2 on the inside corner. Comes the 0-2 pitch from Geyer. Outside, ball 1. One-two count. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball got him swinging, and that ends the inning. We will head to the bottom of 7, where the Tigers have to score, let's just say, please, 11. If you're going to do it, let's make it 11. You listen to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
Bearded Bee Coffee Company was born to share the joy of incredible coffee with the world. Bearded Bee works directly with small farms to bring you the highest quality beans while making sure the hardworking farmers are paid a fair price. No matter your position in life, we invite you to experience what coffee was intended to be. Bearded Bee, located across from the old Blue Top, the only local roastery in Lamar. Try one of our signature selections and see what everybody's talking about. Order online and pick up at the coffee spot. Second location coming soon. BeardedBeeCoffeeCompany.com.
Did you know that a lot of the safety for any automobile rests on your tires? Underinflated or worn out tires can lead to an accident. Don't take a chance with your most precious cargo, your family and friends. If it's time to replace your tires, visit Lamar Truck and Tire for an outstanding deal on a set of Yokohama tires. And you may want to have them check the oil and brakes as well. Then you'll ride easy knowing your family is safe. Lamar Truck and Tire open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and offering 24-hour call-out service. Lamar Truck and Tire just behind the Lamar Travel Plaza on the West Outer Road of 49 Highway. Find them fast and name some numbers.
You're listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And we head to the bottom of the 7th, crossing the 3-hour mark in this one. And the Tigers have a lot of work to do, trailing 20-10. And Braden Wolf back up to the plate.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th, for the Lamar Tigers, number 1, Braden Wolf.
Wolf digs in. Snyder on the bump. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1 on the outside half.
Do her batter.
Comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2.
Then they did it again for another 22 runs. On the road, 22-7.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Wolf is 1 for 3 on the day. He also has 1 walk. Called strike 3, got him looking for the first out. Sweeping curveball coming from the outside, broke over the plate. That'll bring Brody Gardner up to bat. Gardner's 2 for 4. 2 singles, both to right field. 1 strikeout. Little low in the zone for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Called strike 1. 1-1 count on the senior. Here's the pitch from Snyder. Breaking curveball. Got him looking for strike 2. 1-2 count. Snyder shakes off the first sign. Likes this one. Comes home with it. Little low in the zone, ball 2. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the outer half. He's using that yardstick on Lamar as well. That'll bring Corbin Steinkamp up. He is 1 for 4 on the afternoon. Ground out, fly ball single, reached on an air and struck out looking. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Ground ball to second base. Throw to first is in time. And that will do it, folks. Stay tuned for the Bull Insurance Agency post-game show. We'll go over the stats. There's a lot of them. And we're going to take a 3-minute break. Again, 3 minutes to listen to Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
At Lamar Bank and Trust, we're proud to be your hometown bank. Lamar's only locally owned and operated bank, serving this community for nearly 100 years. Whether you're managing your everyday banking needs, saving for the future, buying a home, or building your business, we're here to help you every step of the way. Banking with LBT is always a win. Visit LBT today, a better way to bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
American Family Agent Eric Hughes invites you to come in and review your insurance needs. Eric has home, commercial, life, and auto to cover all your insurance needs, and American Family to back you all the way. Stop by the office today at 407 West 12th Street in Lamar or call 417-682-3725. For peace of mind, have the right insurance agent, Eric Hughes and American Family.
American Family Insurance.
Does your car sound like this? It probably could use some attention. You gotta get it to Gearheads. Gearheads Garage, 206 Northeast 1st Lane in Lamar. Full automotive repairs, bumper to bumper, and full service from the front end all the way to the rear end, even tires. Visit Brian or Leo and schedule your next vehicle maintenance at Gearheads Garage in Lamar. Proud sponsor of Lamar Sports. Check out Gearheads Garage on Facebook. Get your car to Gearheads. You might say they're geared for it.
Farming is a competitive business, which is why the 4-state farmers entrust their grain handling to Brandt, like Brandt's Field grain belts, capable of moving up to 14,000 bushels per hour. These belts are the most efficient in their class, saving you time and money. Our full line of augers, belts, carts, and vacs gets the job done every time. So if you're looking for an advantage at harvest time, get yourself some worry-free performance from Brandt and lead the field. Check out Seed and Farm at their new location at 33 Northeast 1st Lane, just north of McDonald's in Lamar. Check them out online at seedandfarm.com or give them a call at 417-682-6465.
The weather around here is always changing. Be prepared for what Mother Nature throws at you with the new York Heating and Air System from Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. The York Heating and Air System is one of the top-rated and most dependable systems on the market today. And with the tried and true service of Jeffries Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, you can relax and enjoy the games. Get a worry-free quote from Jeffries today. Call 417-682-5727 or find them on Facebook, 1002 East 12th Street, Lamar. Behind the Tigers all the way.
McDonald's of Lamar is proud to be a supporter of all area students and athletes and would like to wish the Lamar Tigers congratulations and continued success throughout the season. McDonald's of Lamar is now under new owners. Shane and Kara Campbell are proud to be members of the Lamar community. Whether you dine in or drive through, they strive to give you the best and most courteous service around. McDonald's of Lamar. Make them your first stop before each game and check out their full menu of great food, drinks, coffee, and ice cream. McDonald's of Lamar, proudly supporting the Lamar Tigers.
Let's get back to the action of Lamar Tiger Baseball on 101.7 FM, Somo Sports Radio.
And welcome back, Tiger fans, the Bull Insurance Agency postgame show. For your next quote, give them a call, 417-682-2998. Visit them online at bullinsuranceagency.com or visit one of two locations, one in Lamar, 907 Gulf Street, or in Nevada, 1612 South Madison, Suite C, in Webb City. Tigers fall to Nevada 10-20 in a game that just kept going and going and going. Box score. After the first inning, 6-1, Nevada played two more in the second, 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth, so it was 13-1 heading into the bottom of the fourth. That's when Lamar scored 8 to prevent the mercy rule. Nevada got 5 more runs in the top of the fifth, none in the sixth, where Lamar scored 1. Nevada had 2 more in the top of the seventh, and that did it. So the official stats for Nevada: 20 runs on 14 hits and 1 error. Lamar 10 runs on 11 hits, 3 errors. Stats for Nevada, and there's some wild ones here. Asked 4 at-bats, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 RBIs, 2 walks. Snyder, 4 at-bats, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 walks. Kellen Braden, 6 plate appearances, officially 0 at-bats. He was hit by 4 pitches and walked twice. He scored 4 runs and had 1 RBI. That's just a wild stat line if you're a baseball fan. Harder, 5 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 6 RBIs, 1 strikeout. Smith, 5 at-bats, 3 runs, 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Yoakley, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 1 strikeout. Wiggins, 3 at-bats, 2 strikeouts. Miller, 4 at-bats, 2 runs, 3 hits, 4 RBIs. Burns, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 RBI. Valdez, 4 at-bats, 1 run, no hits, 1 RBI, 1 walk. As a team, Nevada had 36 at-bats, 20 runs, 14 hits, 18 RBIs, 7 walks, and 4 strikeouts. As a battery, the Nevada pitchers went 7 innings, 11 hits, 10 runs, 5 earned runs, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts. For your Lamar Tigers, Braden Wolf, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Brody Gardner, 5 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 RBI, 2 strikeouts. Corbin Steinkamp, 5 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout. Trent Torbeck, 3 at-bats, no runs, 1 hit, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Clayton Powell, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 RBIs, 2 strikeouts. Toby Ansley, 3 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits. Troy Onstott, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Brady Geyer, 2 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 RBI, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Aiden Keithley, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, 1 strikeout. Lamar did have 3 errors, 2 by Powell, 1 by Keithley. As a battery, the Lamar pitchers, 7 innings pitched, 14 hits, 20 runs, 15 of those earned, 7 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Coming up next for the Tigers, They head to Stockton tomorrow, a big rivalry there. Stockton's coming in with a record of 7-4. And then next week, Lamar will head to Seneca, and they have a record of 11-3. They're off to a good start of the season. That's going to do it for us tonight. Glad if you hung around this entire time. We started our broadcast at about 4:15, and it's about to cross 7:45. So it was a long one. We appreciate you listening to Lamar Tiger Baseball. You've been listening to the Bull Insurance Agency Postgame Show. If you're on the road, we wish you safe travels home, and we'll see you next time. This is Kevin Bull signing off. Again, Lamar Tiger Baseball, 101.7 FM, Soma Sports Radio. Good night, everybody.
Can't let this be.